Hey y'all, welcome back. Today I'm going to cook one of my meals from the box. The company that I have this subscription with is Every Plate. I've been in this house, it's been cold. So I'm looking like this and y'all understand me. But anyway, today I'm going to cook the garlic rosemary chicken. Show you a picture of it. Let's see if it looks like this. They got it all, the chicken sliced and coming around. And then it's also with roasted root vegetables. Okay, so all I did so far, I started a little bit. I peeled my carrots. I didn't chop them. And I sliced up some onion because it takes 1/4 of an onion for the chicken and 1/4 of a cup. And then the rest of the onion, I'm going to add in with my root vegetables because I like to do that. Then I also, one second, y'all. I also washed and patted dry my chicken. So I got that ready to go when I'm ready for that. So I'm going to sit that right there. Okay, so I'm going to tilt y'all down. Let me tell you what I needed first. This is what they sent me. They sent me carrots, a sweet potato, some Yukon Gold little mini potatoes, some rosemary in the pack. Something just came off of there. And then red onion, 2 chicken breasts. They're small, 4-ounce chicken breasts. I'm going to fillet mine because you know how you could trick the eye and make it look like it's a bigger piece of chicken. I'm going to fillet the chicken. And then you get garlic. You get a garlic bowl. I had cleaned all my vegetables the other day and put them in this bag. So everything that I was going to be using this week. And then you get a chicken stock concentrate. And that's what I forgot to grab. Give me one more second. It's right here. You get I had it in my little container here in the refrigerator. You get a chicken stock concentrate. It's in a little pack. They send you all your sauces and stuff. And then what I needed to provide what I needed to provide was butter and some veggie oil and some salt and pepper. And that was it. That's all I needed to add to it. Oh, and some flour. A little bit of flour. So I'm going to, I'm going to chop up these vegetables. I'm going to tilt y'all down, chop up the vegetables, show you how I'm doing that. And then I'll show you how I dress them. I have this pan here, cast iron pan. This is actually a braising pan. But I'm going to put my vegetables in here to put them in the oven. Now it says to bake, I meant to preheat to 450. So I'm going to do that real fast. 450. You got to watch them. Yeah. Okay, we're good. I'm preheating my oven. I'm going to tilt y'all down. And then I'm going to get the chopping. My nails are still not done. I've been living. It is cold here, y'all. It's below freezing, and we got below freezing for over a week. It don't go above freezing, but still cold on Friday. And today is Saturday. So yeah, I gotta. I'm in the house. I ain't doing nothing, y'all. Hair ain't done nothing. But anyway, give me a second. I'm gonna spin y'all around, and I'll tilt you down and start cutting. Okay, y'all. I'm back. I am not gonna waste this because I only needed 1/4 of a cup of onions for the chicken. So what I'm going to do is just kind of chunk these onions up because I love me some red onions, and I'm going to roast them along with my vegetables. Right? I just pop it right on in there and just chunk them up, and I'm going to throw them right into roast. And okay, so why don't we follow the recipe? And don't that make sense? Okay, so now what it says to cut, I already washed and dried and peeled my produce. So, okay. So, it just said to chop up the vegetables and put them in the, this might be too much. Yeah, that's a little too much for what I have, so I'm going to sit this to the side. I can use that during the week. Then, let me get started with my carrots. Just says chop them. And I'm going to do a little, can y'all see me? one of these type things for this. Throw this over here and mix it in with the onion. Pull that a little more so y'all can see what I'm doing here. I got this other cutting board out for my meat. So I'm going to peel up that sweet potato, so I'll do that last. This jalapeno that's in here, it's, I'm going to just cube these. And I have some extra potatoes, because they was having you do 5 of these little ones. I don't know how 2 people was going to eat off of that. But, so I'm going to use maybe a little more. And I'll use some of the other potatoes I have for the following, because I needed potatoes for another meal. Yeah, I do. Then I got to do this other carrot. And I'm doing the carrot just on the diagonal. And I'm probably just going to treat these just like I would any other roasted vegetable. Just salt and pepper it. It's got the garlic clove here. This is going to be for the chicken. So I'm not even going to add any of that to the vegetable. And then this is for a meal during the week. So I just cleaned everything up when I got it. But I do have to cut up that sweet potato too. Okay, so it's a small sweet potato. I'm going to take my paring knife and just clear it up some because I already washed it. But I don't like the skin on these. So I'll just pitch that right on out. And make these in cubes too. And then I'll put a little bit of oil, a little bit, I believe it calls for butter. I'm going to read it for you. And then throw it in the oven. So. Just going to dice these up into some cubes. Like this. Hope y'all can see the size. Size like that. Throw it in here. So we got sweet potatoes, white potatoes, and carrots. And a little bit of red onion. Now, the recipe didn't call for red onion, but I like it, and there was no sense in wasting it. Okay, so my vegetables are here, like this. Move that out the way. Put this back in here for this week. Put that back in the fridge. So here's the vegetables, right? So I'm just going to take a little bit of butter. Pop it right on in here. And then a little teeny bit of oil. I don't have any olive oil. I would honestly use, y'all seeing this right? I would probably use a little bit of olive oil. But I don't have any. And it's so cold out that I'm not going anywhere. I'm just going to sprinkle some salt and pepper on here. Here's my pepper. I like a lot of pepper. Told y'all that before. Pepper to me brings out the flavor when you're roasting vegetables. Okay, and then here's my salt. And I got some Himalayan sea salt. Pink Himalayan sea salt. It's kind of hard for it to come out, y'all. I ain't putting as much as it looks. Okay, and I'm going to add my favorite. I get this from Dollar Tree. This is called, I hope y'all can see that because it's darn lighting in here, man. It's Complete. It's by Badia, and it's salt-free seasoning. So it just adds some flavor. So I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of that on. And then toss these around, and as soon as that thing goes off, we'll be ready. I'll toss these around in the oil a bit, get everything coated. And then we're ready with this, and as soon as that preheat alarm goes off, I'll toss these in the oven, and I'll let them go for, let's see, Oh, I forgot to add the rosemary. I'm glad I looked. Okay, it says about 15 minutes, it says on here. So I forgot to add that rosemary. Let's do that. See? One pan on mine. I'm going to rinse this because I didn't rinse it. Just going to take these 2 sprigs. 1 second, y'all. Grab this paper towel. 1 second. And then I'm just going to chop this a little bit. So I'll pull these off. Oh, it smells so good. The rosemary smells so good. Oh, wow. And then I'm just going to take the same knife I was chopping with and just chop it a tad. Oh man, that's going to be delicious with these veggies. Just going to sprinkle it in there. All right, y'all, I'm waiting for this alarm to go off. I'm going to clean this mess up and get ready to start prepping the meat. So I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I got my garlic, my red onion, and my rosemary chopped up here. It's going to make a pan sauce along with this packet. This packet is just called chicken, and it's chicken broth is what it says on the thing. So right now, my chicken has been cleaned, and I had it sitting here. I had patted it dry. I'm going to pat it dry again, since it made a little, I know, over excessive with the paper towel. So, we got it nice and dry. Yeah, a little, I might have went too far with that, because it started to stick it on there, and I want it dry. Okay, I got it. Okay, so that's one piece, and then make that nice and dry too. Okay, so they're nice and dry. Let me clean my hands up and put this over here. Okay, and that, why, I don't know why, because I'm getting ready to cut the chicken anyway. Okay, so the recipe calls for you to just salt and pepper and flour this and fry it, but tricks of the trade, I'm going to actually fillet it, right? Just do like a butterfly. You see how I made it look bigger? You see how I just made that look bigger? That's all. Like, so here's the one that they asked for, and I just filleted it. One, you're going to cut down on cook time, but two, you will, you know, it just looks bigger on your plate. So take it down to just before it's ready, and then I just flip it open like that. Okay, now I'm going to clean my hands so I can pick up my salt and pepper, and then move this out the way. Okay, now I'm just going to season it up and throw some flour. They say to take a tablespoon of flour and put on it, but you know, bread it any way you do it. I'm just going to do it real quick. I done got it on the stove now. So here's a little bit of pepper, and I'll do both sides. I'm going to just get this done real quick with the flour, you know, but if you put your flour in a baggie or a bowl or something and then kind of toss it around, you don't want it too much. You don't want too much of a crust on it, though. There's my salt and pepper on that side. And again, I'm going to use a little of my salt-free seasoning. And then I'll put a little bit of flour, just like this. And then I'm going to put it in, and I don't want too much of a crust because they say just put a little bit on it, you know, for a quick pan sear. And I'm going to flip it over and grab this with the fingers. I touched the chicken with my 2 fingers. This is another trick. So I grab the salt and pepper shaker like this. I don't touch it with that. You see? I swear. I tell you, you get so many tricks of the trade from, you know, over the years. Okay. This pepper got me wanting to sneeze. And a little salt-free seasoning. Now, again, that's not in the recipe. However, it's just something I know I like the flavor of, so. And then I'm just going to, and then I got to heat up my oil. And I made it, and clean up this stove so I can put the pan over here. But I'll be right back with y'all. 1 second. Let me show you what I'm doing next. And then I'll come back as soon as I get this mess cleaned up over here. All right, see this pan right here? Ooh, just dropped flour, more flour. I'm going to brown it in here, but I'll be right back. Let me clean up all this mess and get this situated and get the stove started. I mean, let's get that pot starting to heat up some. And I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I have my pan going to get warmed up. I mean, you know, hot at the right temperature. I got my veggies in the oven. They're just about ready. I've been going for about 20, I don't think it's been 20 minutes. I'm going to say between 16 and 18 minutes. And now I'm going to braise this chicken. Well, not braise it. I take that back. I'm just going to pan fry the chicken. With the salt, pepper, a little bit of the seasoning, only because I like it. It's not in the recipe. And then when I come back, I'll be making that pan sauce. So I just want to show y'all, I'm just going to take this chicken. Should be about ready now. Yeah, we got us a little sizzle. I decided to change my pan. So I went with my pink girl. So I'm going to just brown these on each side and let them go like 4 to 5 minutes on each side. The recipe called for 6 to 8 minutes on each side. However, I filleted them, so it made them a little thinner. So I'm going to go about 4 to 5 minutes on each side. So after this is done, I'll be back. Oh, and I made my broth. That little yellow packet that said chicken on it. You make a broth with it. So you added, it called for the little pack along with 1/4 of a cup of water. And then just mix it. So I have that ready. And then I have my vegetables ready to make the sauce. Let me move this here now. I have my vegetables here ready. So you just put in onion, garlic, and rosemary is what's going to go into the sauce. And we'll be ready. By the time I come back, I will have taken those vegetables out. So, all right, y'all, stand by. We probably got about maybe 12 minutes left in the, probably about 12 minutes left in the 30 minutes they allot for you to do this recipe. So, all right, I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Now it's time to make this pan sauce. So, I am not a recipe follower, y'all. It said put some butter in it. I left a little teeny bit of the oil from the chicken, right? And a little bit of them good old scrapings. And I'm getting ready to throw my veggies in. I'm going to let this butter melt down. Then I'm going to throw the veggies in. And you know what I did? I chopped onions twice. I'm going to still add them now. So it's just going to be extra onion. It called for the whole onion anyway. Other than the 1/4 I used for the whatchamacallit? What is that, y'all? Vegetables. The vegetables are done. I'll show y'all them in a minute. I'll show you when I plate them up too. I got to pull that out, and I cooked them in a cast iron skillet type thing. So they're hot. All right, so the butter is melted down. So now what I do is I throw in these veggies that I had pre-cut and let them go for a few. That's the rosemary, the garlic, and the onion. now I can get this out of my way. And then I do still have these onions. I'll probably throw those onions in too. These right here. I forgot I had chopped them already. Y'all, I'm telling you, I ain't the best recipe follower. Okay, so I'm going to get these going and let them start to cook up a little bit. And this is just going to be like a sauce to go over the chicken. I'm letting the chicken sit for a minute, and then I have to slice it up. So far, it smells divine, y'all. Yeah, I did that. I said that. I'm going to chop, actually, I could slice this because it's been out for a few minutes. So I'm going to slice this chicken up. Ooh, hot. You know what? I ain't put my hand on that. It is hot now. It got a nice little crunch on the chicken. So mine ain't going to be as pretty as the picture. That's okay. I'm not a recipe follower anyway, y'all. Okay, I see my veggies going strong. Yeah, my kind of chicken is kind of falling apart. It's nice and tender, I'll tell you that. I don't even know if y'all can see me over here slicing up this chicken. I got a mess on this stove. I'm going to have to thoroughly break this stove down tonight and clean it. Trying to wipe up the spatter from the chicken cooking. Alright, so here's my meat that I'm going to throw into the pan sauce. Let me try this piece. I'm alright with that. I'm alright with that. So here we go. Rosemary is just, oh my goodness. Let it go for a few, and then I'm going to pour in this broth, and it says to just let it thicken up and throw the chicken in with it. Or you can drizzle it over it. I'm going to just put my chicken in there. So I'm going to throw this in. Get all that flavor out in there. And then you just let it thicken. I'm thinking I might need a little bit more water. There you go. Now I'm going to let this cook down for a few minutes. And put this chicken in it. And then I'm probably going to use the onions. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to throw them in here. Some of them anyway. I love onions, y'all. Okay. And then when I put this chicken in, let it go for a few minutes like that. Now, like I said, they have it where they pour they drizzle the sauce over the chicken. I'm just putting mine in. I cut it small enough. And I'm just going to let this go for a few minutes and let that thicken. These larger onions, the sliced onions, won't be as done. So they'll still give me a little crunch. Yeah, it's coming together good. Okay, so when I come back now, we got everything done. Y'all, I'll plate it for y'all, and I'll let you see it plated. I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, look at these vegetables. How they came out. Oh, my goodness, y'all. Are y'all ready for this? Oh, wow. The onions are perfect. Oh, my goodness. The carrots, oh, my goodness. They just melt when you chop it. Look at that. The potatoes and the sweet potatoes, as little as they may be. Oh, that's going to be so sweet and savory. With those sweet onions and the sweet potatoes, with the white potatoes and the good rosemary and the carrots. Delicious. Those nice sweet carrots. All right, I'm going to plate it up. Here's the chicken. Like I said, I went a little off recipe because I let the chicken cook in the sauce. But you know, it's, I guess, you know, it's your choice of what you like. But I'm going to show you again. Here's the recipe. If y'all can see that. And I'll show it to you plated. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Okay, y'all. Here is the final product. Here's my chicken. I told you I did it. They sliced theirs and had it laid out all nice. I just put mine right into the sauce. And then here is the roasted vegetables, roasted root vegetables. It's the garlic chicken, garlic rosemary chicken. So, yeah, I'm getting ready to eat it. But anyway, I'm going to get this video up. I don't know if it's going to go up before my live tonight or what. But, let me sit this here. Should I taste a bit? Maybe I'll taste it. Y'all know I don't be doing no mukbangs. So, I'm going to taste a piece of the carrot. The rosemary is just flowing through it. Let me taste it. This is the sweet potato. And here's a piece of the chicken all sauced up. Y'all, this is nice. Oh, wow, that sauce is delicious. Listen. Why did I do that when I could have tilted y'all up to me? What is wrong with me? All right, y'all. Let me step back. Okay, now I can't even get this right. I am going to get ready to do this live video, but this food is delicious. I'm going to eat this first. I'm going to get that live video. I'm going to go live at 7:30 tonight. Well, I don't know if this will go up that fast, but I'm going to put this up tonight. So after the live, you guys can check it out. But when I tell you what's good, I have a $20 off your first box. You have to be a first-time buyer. And your bill will roughly be like $18.99, tad under $20 for your first box. I got 2 other meals that I'm going to try. This garlic rosemary chicken with roasted root vegetables. It's a hit. I will definitely, if this comes up another week, I will order this again. However, I got the recipe. So guess what? I can make it anytime I want. Right? So that's another good thing. You're going to get a lot of different, I'm trying things that I had never tried before. I would have never made this. Honestly, just not my zhuzh. Only to realize it is. The chicken is so tender. And the vegetables are delicious. That rosemary hits it off. And that little bit of garlic I put in there, because I put a little bit of garlic in there too. And then the sauce, I put rosemary and garlic in that too, with onion. And the seasoning packet they gave me. Really good. I love it. So anyway, if you guys are interested, in the description box. Now, somebody asked me yesterday where they said that they couldn't find it. The description box is right underneath the video. You'll see a little arrow in your, if you're looking at your device, it'll be in your right-hand corner. Hit the arrow, it'll drop down, all the information will be in there, and you'll see the code where you can click on the link and go straight to it to order it. If you guys try it, let me know. It is delicious. I figure for empty nesters or for a single person, $38 a week is not bad, you know, for 3 meals. And I would have never made this. I would have probably ordered it out, but I would have never made this, thinking, you know, that's just over my head. But it took 30 minutes. Well, actually, it took 29 minutes by the time I was finished. So I hope you guys enjoy. Let me know if you try it. And click on that link because you saved the $20. And guess what? If you don't like it after your first package, you get it, you come home, you cook the first meal, you're like, this ain't for me. You can instantly unsubscribe. They'll never charge you for the second box. 4 days before, 3 days after you get the box, because it's a weekly thing, they will charge you for the second box if you don't do it within 3 days of getting that box. So you want to do it soon. Also, they have where you could, now I'm not worried, now honestly y'all, I want y'all to understand that this is not sponsored. Like these folk ain't paid me nothing. I got this on my own because me and Lane was on the phone. So I just want to make that clear. the coupon code that I got, I'll get a credit for it if somebody uses it. That's the only thing. But that's not special for me. That's for you too. Once you get it and you get signed up, they'll give you the ability to talk to somebody else about it and give them the $20 off their first box, and you could get that credit too. It's not only for one person. I mean, not only because I'm doing this video, you know. So I just say that because, you know, we empty nesters need a break. And yeah, we'll get that. But anyway, like I was saying, you can cancel and you can delay it. Say you're going to be on vacation for a week or two. You can delay that box and just stop it for that 1 week or that 2 weeks or whatever. And you don't have to completely cancel it. So you have the ability to go on your app and delay it for a week if you don't want to use it that week. And you don't get charged for it. So anyway, you'll find out more when you click on the link. And I hope you guys try it. I'm going to sit here and look at this, y'all. I'm going to sit here and finish this up. Oh, it looks so good, juicy and stuff. Yeah, I'm going for that. But anyway, I'm going to eat this and then I'll be on live, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Thanks a lot for joining me. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.